There was no justice in it whatsoever. It was just corrupt. It was politicians and government of the day wanting to be seen to be doing the right thing. I think Bruce called the inquiry out of pressure for Australia to be looking good in the eyes of the rest of the world. So we didn't really go there with the inquiry other than to mention that it happened. It was called by the Prime Minister an outcome which was that all shootings were justified, and he thought that was just enough in itself, almost like less is more. But the rest of the film, we kind of go there with the character of Bullfrog, and Bullfrog Shepparton. He was I can't really pronounce his proper tribal name. It's a tongue twister. Bullfrog was a Japanese, and we really tell the story of his life and how it would have been for him at that time. And walking over, at that time it was one of the worst droughts ever recorded in the Northern Territory, and so people were gravitating towards this waterfall, and Bullfrog was amongst, he's just one of a whole bunch of Wallaby people who walked from the deserts up in towards the granites and all over the place in the desert regions down to Yucatan, because it was the last source of permanent water that they had. So we tell the story of Bullfrog, why, the kind of man he was, where he lived, the kind of country he lived in. He had 2 wives, and they went and lived and made camp next to Yucatan, the waterhole, where the first massacre occurred. What overarching themes does this film deal with? I think overall it's a story of injustice. It's just a terrible injustice that happened to Wallaby and Warramunga people at a time when really a lot of the massacres, massacres happened all over the country. Aboriginal people were being slaughtered and killed and for a long time, but that sort of slowed up towards the end of the 19th century, and for a massacre to occur